Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, a mom and a son are reunited after a scary hike last night and then Berea has been approved for a new industrial area. All those details on those stories coming up next, plus lots more. But first, in our lead story of the day on WBON TV Channel 9, a warrant has been issued for the arrest of a man accused of murder in Russell County, who Kentucky State Police described as armed and dangerous. According to the KSP, they received a call late Wednesday night from the Russell County 911 Center requesting assistance in locating a deceased male inside a property in Jamestown. When troopers and investigators arrived on scene, they discovered Charles Maynard, 22, had died from apparent gunshot wounds. KSP determined that Charles Maynard was shot by his brother, 18-year-old Lee Maynard. According to KSP, Lee Maynard fled the area before KSP officials arrived. According to KSP, Lee Maynard is wanted for murder and has a warrant out for his arrest. He was last seen wearing blue pants and a dark sweatshirt and is armed and dangerous. Anyone with information about Lee Maynard should contact the KSP Post 15 in Columbia. That phone number is 270-384-4796, or you can contact the KSP hotline at 1-800-222-5555. Callers who provide information on this case may choose to stay anonymous. Well, on Wednesday, a mother was reunited with her son after he was rescued on a trail in Wolfe County. Around 9 p.m. Wednesday night, the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team got a 911 call reporting 3 children missing along the Swift Camp Creek Trail. According to officials, the mother dropped off the 3 children, including a 12-year-old, near the beginning of the 7-mile trail and had planned to pick them up at a different trailhead. As team members reacted, they had to clean the road of fallen trees caused by recent storms. The group was later discovered about 1.5 miles down the trail. According to the rescue squad, the group had no lighting and no phones because they had died. Mother and son were reunited and no injuries were reported to that group of lost hikers. The city of Berea is set to receive a new industrial building site in hopes of attracting another major employer. The Berea City Council unanimously approved the contract for work in the Berea Industrial Park during the council meeting on Tuesday, April the 4th. Berea City Administrator Rose Beverly and City Engineering Consultant Jordan Haney recommended Brown General Contractors for excavation for the lot. The $459,000 Haney stated for the plan and the lot is to build a 9 to 10 acre section for a 150,000 square foot building and a parking lot. Officials say that the total area is approximately 35 acres. The city will also deed 1.5 acres of that lot to East Kentucky Power so that they can build a new substation. Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley stated that work to clear the property and begin construction of the small service road will start as soon as possible. Well, Paul William Young, 28, the subject of a golden alert issued by the Jessamine County Emergency Management. Young was last seen in the Jessamine County town of Highbridge. Young is said to have traveled from Indiana with no known ties to this area. His vehicle was discovered abandoned, with investigators believing that Young could still be in the area. With Young's last known location near the Kentucky River in Jessamine County, search and rescue personnel were called in and a boat was launched into the river for further investigation. With few leads in relation to the disappearance of Young, the Jessamine County Fire Department, the Sheriff's Office, and Fish and Wildlife have joined forces to continue this search. Young is 5 foot 8 inches tall. He's a white male who weighs approximately 150 pounds and has a slim frame. If you have any information about Young's whereabouts, you are asked to please contact the Jessamine County officials. They can be reached at 859-887-5447 or 859-887-2922. Take a good look at that picture up now of Young. Well, some important news for Kentucky voters. The May primaries are right around the corner. The voter registration deadline for the primaries is Monday, April 17th at 4 p.m. Voters can register online at govote.ky.gov. Voters can also register via mail or in person at their local county clerk's office. Voting for the primary will take place on May 17th and take place from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. All mail-in absentee ballots must be received by your county clerk no later than 6 p.m. on the 17th. The application for absentee ballots has only recently just opened and is available online or via phone call to your local county clerk's office. Absentee ballots must be acquired by voters so they can register via email or in person at the clerk's office as well. Speaking of the local clerk's office, for all of our Madison County viewers, the Madison County Clerk's Office Richmond branch has been working on relocating to a new and improved location. The transition to the new building will begin tomorrow, and the move is scheduled to be completed next Tuesday. The clerk's office will no longer be available inside the Madison County Courthouse moving forward, but now will be located at 321 North Madison Avenue in Richmond. When the Madison County Clerk's Office Richmond branch reopens for business, hours will remain the same, and that is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. With a widely celebrated spring holiday coming up this weekend, the Madison County offices will close early tomorrow at noon. If you intend to visit one of the Madison County offices tomorrow, make sure to arrive early, otherwise the office might be closed. Well, the search for a new Christmas movie location took Lifetime executives far from Hollywood. They actually ended up right here nearby in Somerset, Kentucky. Crews have just finished filming Christmas at the Amish Bakery, which will show on Lifetime later this year. Scenes were shot in well-known local places such as Haney's Appledale Farm, Serendipity at the Orange Door, and Charred Oak. Lifetime isn't finished with the small town just yet. Indeed, they claim that Christmas at the Amish Bakery is the first of six films they intend to shoot in Somerset. According to city officials, movie producers are taking advantage of Kentucky's entertainment incentive program. It was resurrected last year and provides tax breaks to film teams who choose Kentucky as a filming destination. What a neat story there. Might have to go down and take a look at all that's going down right there in Somerset. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. The weather has been absolutely crazy. We've got Sam Ryan in the Weather Center. He's going to let us know what tomorrow and the weekend are looking like.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Now is the perfect time to apply for seasonal positions with Richmond Parks and Rec. Positions include Adventure Falls manager and workers, Paradise Cove managers and workers for the front desk and concessions, summer camp director and workers, umpires and scorekeepers for the adult softball season, and seasonal maintenance. Positions are also available for lifeguarding. To apply for those positions, email hiring@bluegrasspools.com. For our other positions, visit richmond.ky.us or find Parks and Rec on social media at Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, Big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Van Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Well, we had some thunder and some rain move through the area last night. Before that, we had warm temperatures. It's cool again today. The weather is absolutely all over the place, just like it is pretty much every spring here in Kentucky. We've got meteorologist Sam Ryan. He's in the Weather Center to let us know, hey, Sam, what are we wearing tomorrow? Coats, shorts? You got to tell us.
Hi everyone from your Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. A few drips showing up on this traffic camera, but as the front continues to move out, we're going to start to dry out. I know, you never thought it would happen, but here it comes. Overnight tonight, we'll see the chances of shower activity really quickly diminishing as the front was a stalled front starting to move away from us, and we'll take those showers along with it. And we'll have a beautiful weekend setting up slowly warming temperatures this weekend, getting closer to average, but still a little below average as we head out the door Friday. We see some of those showers departing. And down to our far south, still a chance there. Some lingering cloud cover. And again, we'll start to dry on out, though, as we head through the rest of the weekend. And into Easter Sunday, looks like a pleasant start there. As we check low temperatures out the door Friday will be around 40 degrees, some low 40s down to the southeast. Daytime highs then warming up to the mid to upper 50s out there. It's still running about 5 to 10 degrees below the average, so around 56. And then Saturday warming up to near 60 degrees. Hey, it's 4 degrees warmer than Friday, so good news on that. And we'll have a little more sunshine to contend with. And look ahead into Easter Sunday. Even more sunshine yet, high of 62, so getting closer to that average. Again, seasonable and dry, and that dry theme will continue even into next week. Here's a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook by the Climate Prediction Center, indicating well above average temperatures expected for us here locally as spring gets underway. Looking at the precipitation, we're also going to get a break in the action, break from the severe threat, a break from all the rainfall, and we'll set up with some more sunshine and high temperatures climbing into the 70s here by Tuesday and Wednesday. That's a look at your greater Richmond area weather forecast. I'm WBON TV9 meteorologist Sam Ryan. Gwendolyn?
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, on Tuesday, April the 4th at approximately 3 p.m., Trooper Jason Smith conducted a traffic stop on Arthur Ridge Road in East Bernstadt. That's in the community of Laurel County. Trooper Smith determined the driver, Charles S. Sparks, 60 of Hamilton, Ohio, was driving under the influence. Upon further investigation, approximately 12.7 ounces of suspected methamphetamine was discovered with an estimated street value of $5,000. Also located during that search was a handgun and $1,371 in U.S. currency. Sparks was arrested at the scene and lodged in the Laurel County Detention Center. He has been charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, first degree, possession of a controlled substance, first degree, possession of marijuana, operating a motor vehicle under the influence, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, failure to wear a seatbelt, operating a vehicle with a expired license, failure to produce an insurance card, and speeding 25 miles per hour over the speed limit. Trooper Smith is continuing this investigation. Well, Kentucky State Police Post 8 in Moorhead received a call from the Fleming County Sheriff's Office Sunday at around 5:30 in reference to human remains being located. Troopers responded to 520 Fountain Avenue in Fleming County. Upon arriving at this address, troopers located human remains. The remains have been sent to Frankfort to the medical examiner's office for identification. Foul play is not suspected. Troopers were assisted on the scene by Fleming County Sheriff's Department, Flemingsburg Police Department, and the Fleming County Coroner. The investigation remains ongoing at this time. If you have any information relating to this incident, you are asked to please contact the Kentucky State Police. That's Post 8 at 606-784-4127. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've had weather. Now it is time for sports. Dawson Rule up next with the latest sports report.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital is all about providing for and taking care of their patients. With the technology available today, it's never been easier to keep up with and track your own health, and Markham and Wallace Hospital has set the bar locally in helping you to do just that. Along with the hospital, Mercy Health also has several primary cares across the region in Irvin, Stanton, and Beattyville. Learn more at mercy.com.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 with the final games for Central's baseball and softball teams today. Both teams are looking to leave Florida in a few days with many wins under their belts. With updates on those games, here's Dawson Roll.
In Kentucky, the weather changes in an instant. Yesterday it was 85 and sunny, and today it's cloudy and barely in the 50s. Fortunately though, for some of our county baseball and softball teams, the cold is the least of their worries as they're warm and cozy down in Florida. And for some of our other teams playing, they're having to brave the elements of the Kentucky weather. Let's first look at our teams down in the amazing beaches of Fort Walton, Florida. The Central baseball team finished their beach stand undefeated, beating Hancock County, Kentucky today. With 5 wins in 5 days, the team now gets to relax, enjoy the Florida environment for a little bit longer, and no losses coming home. 12-1 is the Indians' record, and the next team they'll face is Bryan Station at home next Wednesday. The softball girls, just a few miles away, got into their final stretch of beach games and ran into a juggernaut in Fort Walton Beach High yesterday, losing 9-1. The loss is not a bad one at all, though, for the ladies, as Fort Walton is highly ranked in Florida, players on their team getting attention from SEC schools. Cass Hack had the team's lone RBI, going 1 of 4 on the day. Shelby Hensley knocked in 2 hits, and Jasmine Kaler went 1 of 3. Brooke Gilboa added in 2 hits, and Olivia Metcalf connected for a hit also. Fort Walton had 12 hits as a team, and they had a tough pitcher, so again, it was a really rough night for the Lady Indians. Today, though, the team got a chance at starting another winning streak against Bethlehem High. Bethlehem is a good team, though, so it was going to be a tough game for the ladies, and unfortunately, the girls dropped another one today, although it was a much closer game at 11-9. Cass Gentry pitched a ton today, and the girls will leave Florida with a 3-2 record. Not bad. While this means a bit of a dip in the RPI, the girls will have 5 days before their next game to rest up and prepare for another season stretch, including a game next week against Scott County, which is a very good team. Myself and the sports crew will be there, and I'm looking forward to finally getting to watch this team play. A quick note on softball, EKU's softball team is hosting Jacksonville for a doubleheader tonight and a game at noon tomorrow, so go check out 3 softball games in the span of 24 hours over at Eastern. Now, on to our model baseball boys who are here in town. They play Bluegrass United tonight. The game is being played over at EKU's baseball field, so the Patriots team gets a chance at a win on a nice college diamond. The team is 7-3 so far on the year, which is a solid start, so look for Model to get their 8th season win tonight. It's official, our next athlete profile is tomorrow. The athlete is very deserving of some spotlight for her play on the hardwood, so tomorrow we will have the very first female athlete spotlight for Madison County. Can't wait to do it. Folks, thanks for reaching out. I'm currently talking to some athletes in the county for some future spotlights and some team exposure. Keep in touch on my Twitter for more great announcements. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. We're going to take a quick break here, but don't worry, we've got lots more info right here on Live at 5. Lots more news to get to. Stay tuned right after this.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0200. 0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5. The Boyle County Parks and Recreation is inviting parents of preschoolers through 5th grade students to come out to the Millennium Park on Saturday, April the 8th. That's this coming Saturday for their community Easter egg hunt. Activities will begin at 12:30 p.m. with that Easter egg hunt starting at 1 p.m. Popcorn will be provided. If rain is present, this event will be canceled. Make sure you mark your calendars for that Easter egg hunt for the kiddos. Well, officials are investigating a collision between a truck and a train that claimed the life of an elderly driver in Pulaski County. Police of a Norfolk Southern train collided with a pickup truck Friday at Ware Road and North Highway 1247. That's in the Science Hill area. The driver of that truck was identified as 82-year-old Georgia Moore of Science Hill. He was pronounced dead at the scene. This incident remains under investigation. Well, the Kentucky State Police Post 11 London responded to a fatal crash involving an ATV that occurred just after 12:30 a.m. The accident happened on Jellicoe Creek Road in McCreary County. Upon arrival and through investigation, troopers found 19-year-old Ivan R. Vanover of Whitley City, Kentucky, had been involved in a single ATV accident. Due to the injuries involved in that accident, Mr. Vanover was pronounced deceased by the McCreary County Coroner's Office. Trooper Logan Mallory is continuing the investigation. He was assisted on scene by the Kentucky State Police personnel, McCreary County Sheriff's Department, McCreary Ambulance Service, and the McCreary Coroner's Office. Whitley City Fire Department assisted on that scene as well. Well, the Richmond Area Arts Council will be hosting their annual Derby Brunch at Linwood Estate on May the 6th. The theme of the event is "And They're Off." The brunch will feature music by co-headliners Corey Kreider and Parker Hastings. Corey is a professional opera singer from Marion, Kentucky, who has performed with the Lyric Opera of Chicago, the Arizona Opera, the Los Angeles Philharmonic, and the Sarasota Opera, and the Munich Philharmonic and the Nashville Opera, the National Center for Performing Arts in Beijing, the New Philharmonic, and many other organizations. Kreider is also active in the field of popular music as a vocalist, bassist, guitarist, and he is an artistic director of Tapestry, a high-octane ensemble that celebrates music ranging from classic rock to classic genres. Randy Westbrook will provide piano accompaniment for this performance. An extensive menu will be prepared by Robbie Robbins from EKU Catering, and a cash bar will be provided. There will be a bust, hat, and bow tie contest as well. Well, that's it for this edition of Live at 5. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Enjoy the afternoon, and we'll be right back here tomorrow, Live at 5.